Morning guys. Yesterday was a bit of a struggle, but I got the engine back in the engine bay just to mount or line up the gearbox mounts. And now I just need to get the grinder and the welder into the front by the car so that I can just tack everything in place and just double check everything again basically. You've just seen that I've got the spirit level along the top and everything is level in the engine bay. I'm just going to measure everything and essentially make sure that the engine is running straight. Tack everything in and then properly weld everything basically, and then I can move on to drive shafts later in this video. So let's measure. Cool, so everything is lined up, everything's still level. I've just had to tweak the jacks a bit, but everything's gravy. So we're just going to tack weld these gearbox mounts on and then start on the driver's side. Alright, so gearbox mounts are welded on. Now we're going to focus on the driver's side. So a couple of you asked me about this. Let me just So the idea for the driver's side is that this sits on these two holes here on the driver's part of the engine. And then on the Civic, this goes into a separate mount that's on the chassis. However, the Mini one sits back here. So I'm going to have to cut here, down this line, and then I've got some 7mm steel that I'm essentially going to weld and cut somewhere down here and re-weld the hole onto the plate. I'll show you. Okay, so just cut it, and that line is perfectly in line with this mini mount. Good news, the engine is in on its own. It's a bit weird having it back down at like a normal height. This is what I've done with the top mount. For now, I think I'm going to try and reinforce it a bit, but it's holding really well. It's not flexed, it's not moved at all. So I've just cut the original mount, welded it front round and at the bottom, 7mm plate all the way to this, welded again, up and around, and it bolts straight onto the mini mount. I think I'm just going to reinforce it a bit, or make another one similar design, and just have it a little bit stronger. And the gearbox side is in, just started to seam seal it as you can see. So yeah, I guess next job will be paint this rocker cover, fit the inlet, and we'll fit the drive shafts as well. Okay, so I can't paint the rocker cover yet. I'm still waiting for the gaskets to arrive. Essentially, mail order at the minute is taking a little bit longer than normal, which is understandable. So this is pretty much a couple of days later. This is what the engine looks like, this is where it's at. I've also had a new engine mount made, or an engine mount bracket, out of one piece, which is really cool. Big thank you to Heat and Beat for doing that. They're going to be involved in this build a little bit more, which is really nice, because essentially I can just make a template and then send it out in the post to them, and they'll send me a proper version basically. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It's now just completely one solid piece. I think it's 8mm thick, and it's all bent to the shape that the one I made earlier in the video was. But again, one piece, so there's no welds to snap or yeah, it's a lot stronger, and I'm really happy with it. Because no gaskets have arrived yet, the rocker cover gasket hasn't arrived, nor has the intake gasket arrived. I'm just now going to end this video today for this week just by painting the intake cover. I can't take, well I can, but I don't want to just in case it rains, take the rocker cover off because of the XKR vents in my bonnet. I don't want the rain to drip in, so I will just end it here. I'll do a quick show of me painting the intake, and you can see what colour that's going to be. And next week's video we will be painting the rocker cover and hopefully installing the rocker cover and the inlet manifold together. Then we can move on to drive shafts. A sneak peek of the drive shaft though, because I've already fitted one. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.